Hey, all right, get everything sorted out. Wow, that's quick. Hi, Ellie. I'm like not even live for a second, and it's the hay. Good to see you. How are you? Hope your day's been good. Just gonna spin everything around and try to set the camera somewhere reasonable. Oh, hopefully this has got enough power. Oh yeah, I must have charged it up. It's on full power. That's good. That's good. All right. There we go. And Gracie's in too. Hi, Gracie. All right, you'll just tilt that down a little bit. There we go. That should be good. Get the chat sorted out. Lucas was good, yeah. No, not yet, Gracie. I haven't told Sienna. I'll tell her if she comes in the stream, but if not, I'll tell her later. I've been quite busy since. Oh, here you go. Here's Sienna. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's get the dad joke out of the way. Hi, Cat. I'm good. How are you? We've got Cats Within. That's a really good name. I'm starting to think, Cat, that you might just well identify as a cat. Would I be correct? I do follow one girl who, well, I assume gender. I'm not sure. I don't know if she's a they or whatever. I don't know, they, them, or whatever. But I'm not even sure what her name is. To be fair, I'm just going to say her. But she's like one of these fairies, and which I think, as she described it, that's a voluntary thing. But then there's another form of them where that's like they actually identify as something. It's a bit like it's a bit like being transgender, but for like being an animal. I think, I don't know. But anyway, I'm wondering if that's you. Like you're basically a cat, and you're just you're just stuck in a human body. Right. Hi, Sparker. Good to see you. How you doing? You know, I'll tell her later. I don't want to talk about that sort of stuff on here, to be honest, Gracie. I'll tell her on WhatsApp after the stream. Yeah, she who shall not be named will not be discussed here. Give me about a minute to put on my leg brace. Oh, you got a brace. Is that like something new? Or is that something you've always had since you've had like the different lengths? I'll just make sure. Cat with the meow. I'm taking that as an affirmative. Cat's really a cat. Does Sienna already know? Did I tell you, Sienna? I don't know. Maybe I did. You know what my brain is like. Ah, right. I must have told you then. Maybe I did tell Sienna. I don't know. I didn't think I had, but maybe Sienna thinks I'm talking about something else, another a different event. I mean, I think you know who we're talking about, but just yeah, I guess I haven't actually told you what happened yet. Oh, that's an annoying piece. I've made corners, and then I've got these going. I'm just going to do that. Let's see what happens. Well, that's frustrating. If I had that piece first, I'd have done this. Very annoying. I'm going to do something unusual that I haven't done before. Try something new. I'm going to do that. that's a real annoyance. Right, let's just close that off. Let's see for a better peace. Right. Yeah, we'll do that. I like that. I've now got to show the modded thing from Sienna to make her next comment actually make sense. Oh, dearie me. It doesn't matter. Let's move on from that topic. Right. Bad pieces. What? None of this works with what I'm building. All right, I can do that. Just extend that out. Ooh. I think I might do that. It's kind of like making the choice here about what's going on already, but there you go. Going to create a corner there. We're going to put that one there. Be done with it. Put that one there. Oh, it's already going Pete Tong. We've got Green Bean in saying hi. Hi, Green Bean. Or Green Bean plays, but we'll go with Green Bean. That's easy to say, if you don't mind. Shout out equals donation. You get a shout out. You don't need to make a donation. And also, I don't have a YouTube partnership status at the moment. I lost that a while back, so it's an unnecessary thing right now. Well, a thing you can't even do. Oh, this is annoying. Right, let's put that one there. That won't be too bad. You're welcome. You can. All you have to do is come in. You'll get and say hi. You'll actually get a hi back anyway. That's how it works here. My stream is about me connecting with you guys and having a chat. I sit here and do this just to give you something visual to look at. But yeah, that's what the stream is about, really. Just connecting and having a chit chat, talking about life. If you've got anything you want to get off your chest. Also, where are you from, Green Bean? Oh, thank you for the sub. And it's been good. That's Sienna, kind of up and down, but mainly up. Oh, Fragglefart's in. Hi, Fragglefart, and we've got Ted Andrews with the inevitable Epstein in the chat for whatever reason. We always get one or two, don't we? I mean, at some point we'll end up missing it if somebody doesn't do it. So what was Ellie talking about? Thank you, Ellie. I have just had like basically cut my hair, had my shave, looking all trim. So yeah, that's. Oh, we got Rohan in as well. Taban's not thunder, not a roar, just closing one disruptive door, protecting many, calm and sound, so better conversations bloom around. Wow, bit more. I tell you, I'm loving your poetry, Rohan. That's really cool. I assume you're making that up yourself. That is some very, very cool poetry. Right, I'm going to do something weird and odd here. I'm going to put that one in there like that. Oh. Well, I've been waiting for to close that off. Look at that. That's a really good way to use a piece like that. Oh, we can do this. Get that used. Can't use that up there. Could use it here. Let's just use that and get that done. Right. I want to use this piece here. I think we'll get that out there. Put that one there. Now we've got two together over here, and we have a single, and then we've got a corner. So a corner, two together, and a single. Just looking for the right. We can actually put these down to one if we want, but that's an unsafe move for now. We want to have options until we can get something a bit cleaner on the board going. I'm going to do this to make another bit like that. I can use that here now. Yeah. We'll leave this bit open. We're going to close that one up. Oh, we've got another one. Do we close the single? No, we don't. We are going to go with... We're going to go with that one there, because then we can close that single up and work over just this corner. I like this. Yeah, there we go. That is now that side all closed off, and we just have 1, 2, 3. So we're down to half the amount of opens already. England, says Green Bean. Cool. Same as me then. I'm in Bedfordshire, if you know it. It's just north of London. And we've got Taylor Andrews saying, laugh out loud, bro. I'm joking. I know. Don't you worry. I just find it funny. We get a lot of people coming in with the Epstein thing, and I think it's just because of the grey hair. I don't know. But I don't reckon he's as handsome as me. So we're all good. Yeah, I've had a good day, Green Bean. How about you? Hope you've had a good one. Hope you've had a good weekend. Got to admit, my week was crazy. If you, as you're new, you won't know, but I'm a van lifer. And on Monday, some fool crashed into my van with me and my son in it, I should say. So it's been a very, very hectic week. I'm going to put that there, disrupt the flow on this one. But I think we can do something decent with this lot, maybe, potentially. I think I'm going to go there. I like this. I'm going to go with that. Yeah. Could have been better, but we can do this. It's spreading out a bit. We've gone up to 4 exits, but that's not too bad. Or we'll spin that one around to come around here. That's okay. We're getting a little bit far from here. So I'll do a little bit more chat. See, I'm saying, Rohan, my flowers never arrived, so we're just going to have to be friends. Yeah. Rohan, I can't believe you missed Valentine's and Sienna didn't get any flowers from you. That's crazy. Fragglefart saying, got any snow today? I got none. Apparently, according to Lucas, we had a tiny bit of snow before it just started raining. But we have had mostly rain today. It's been raining like more than half of today. Quite a lot of it as well, quite heavy. See Gracie getting really frustrated in the chat. I guess you're trying to communicate with Sienna, but yeah, it's difficult. And what is Ellie talking about? I'm missing Ellie. Sienna, well, I kind of gave up even trying to study. Oh dear. Oh dear, Ellie, never mind. Is there bots in the chat? I don't think so, Taylor. Nothing obvious anyway. Rohan's saying, I like poetry and I love Sienna. She grew on me. Yeah, she's awesome, isn't she, Rohan? But you've missed your shot because she didn't get no flowers. There's that. Not that I sent Sienna any flowers, to be fair. So I don't know. Maybe I've missed my shot as well. That's going to get a comment from Sienna, that is now. Gonna wait to see what she says. Right, how far behind am I in this chat? I'm trying to catch up, but I'm also trying to play. I'm staying up late tonight, says Gracie. Well, you haven't got school in the morning, have you, Gracie? So that's fair play. Not that you don't normally stay up late, as Ellie said, yeah. Total Tech is back in, saying incredible dash cam footage of the collision. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, that was completely unintended. That's always just out there. It's not even dash cam. It's like a Eufy inside security cam, but it has like night vision and that as well. But you'll notice it's not a night vision one. Even though it's dark, it was not night vision because there was a street light right there lighting everything up. So it was such a well lit bit of road that even my camera decided that it was not necessary because it didn't think it was nighttime. Yeah, it's just mad. We've got Elijah in saying, hey mate, hi Elijah, good to see you again. How are you doing, my friends? Wow, we've got everybody in almost. It's brilliant. Almost all the regulars. I think there's a handful that we haven't got, to be fair. But I love having all you guys in. All right. Although we do need to get some better cards than what's coming out, I will say. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. That creates a corner. It's a shame that the corner's the wrong one for that. I'd like to have put that there, but it won't work. Better to use this one here, and that gets them closer. We have a corner piece. If we can create a corner, we'll be in good territory. I'm going to do that. That gets them close together. Got a single closer. That's going to get used straight away. I'm going to put that there. I don't know if we can create a corner with this. That's the only trouble. No. There are pieces that would connect that, like this one. but I've used one here. I don't know how many there are then, so I don't know if that's a good idea. I'm going to just close this one and leave it with the 3 over here. I can see you guys are probably struggling to see this end of the table now. Let's have a little look. Trapped my wang in cupboard this morning and had to go to A&E. Oh, blimey. Oh, I hope he didn't get closed all the way. What did Rohan say? So feel your hand in. What's this? Oh, we've got a... Wow, I've missed some. Hold on. Let's go. Double A in the chat saying, hello, sir. Thank you for your voice and support for the LGBTQ community. I mean, I'm not an active supporter, I guess, but I do support the community. I think everyone should be able to be who they want to be and love who they want to love, and that's about as simple as the world gets, I think. Anyone doesn't get that, doesn't get much. All the ladies in here I love, says Rohan. Well, Rohan absolutely stonking out the smooth chat tonight. Free meals at all my restaurants, all welcome. Whoa. What restaurants have you got then? Do you what kind of food are you selling in these? If you're doing any Turkish or Indian, I'm there, my man. Although I'm not one of the ladies, I don't know if I'm going to get my food for free. Green Bean back. Hi, Green Bean. Don't you worry, my man. There's no expectation for you to be here the whole time, but love that you've come back and seen us. Sienna says, with your expertise, I don't think you'd ever shoot and miss target, Molly. Oh, dearie me. Well, I have got my name on a trophy actually for shooting. When I was younger, I grew up doing a little bit of shooting with my dad with a .22 rifle, and then when I went to Army Cadets, they had us shooting, and I was the best there. So my name on the trophy because I'm just that good. Yeah. I could do this. I don't like that. That's not good at all. This piece is a real stonk. I need to make something happen up here. So I'm going to do this. Now, what can we do here? That would work, but I'd end up with 4. That's so frustrating, honestly. None of that really is floating my boat. I'm going to do that and at least create a corner, which I can use the corner piece for. Or we've got a closer, so we're going to go for a corner straight off the bat and hope for the best here, which we did not get. That's disappointing. Right, let's do some more chat. Lots of random stuff from Green Bean. And what did you do today? I played chess with my friend Lucas. Sorted myself out, made myself all look beautiful. Got to have a shave at some point and a shower and whatnot. And then had some dinner. Spent a lot of time chatting to Sienna today as well, and had a little bit of a conversation with Gracie over email. And that's about it. That's my day in a nutshell. It was a proper lay-in because I was absolutely shattered yesterday. I don't know if anyone can tell from the stream, but I was so tired. It was unreal. Yeah. Telson, does anyone play Five Nights at Freddy's in the chat? I don't play that sort of thing, but I have heard of it though. Banana's not here, Eddie. I don't know where he is. Rohan's saying, oh, Molly, dear Molly, be bold. You're far too magnificent to look old. With a swoosh of deep night, you'd look dashing and bright, mysterious, striking and cold. A raven black sheen would astound. Wow, that's some proper poetry, man. That is cool. Well done, Rohan. Appreciated. Grace is saying she's doing her diamond art. Oh, are you filming it at the moment? Now that's the question. You should be filming it and making sure you're recording that audio. So I hope if you're listening to me, you've got me in your headphones, so that I'm not on your audio. That would go down badly, wouldn't it? Rohan saying, so dye your hair black? No, I won't be dyeing my hair. I'm the silver fox forever now. That's done. Sparker saying, it's weird watching someone who knows how to play the game. Oh yeah, Sparker got the game. And how far behind am I? I'm so far behind in the chat. I best not play. But yeah, Sparker got the game and has been like honing his skills. We've got Kit in. Hi, Kit. Good to see you. Taylor's saying you on the lives just to troll. Well, yeah, some people come in for that sort of thing. As long as you don't do it too much and you keep it relatively respectful, troll away. We're all good. You can ask me some weird stuff if you like, or come up with weird hypotheticals. Sometimes we have people coming in with weird hypotheticals, and they can be fun. Or you can come up with something that you can try to get me to say that sounds rude. That's another common thing that we get. Some people come in here thinking they're trolling with that, and I just find it a lot funny. I'm always waiting for people to come up with some original stuff I haven't seen, like the artificial idiots always coming up with the name tags that are just absolutely brilliant. And Ellie saying, my day included being on the sofa and crying, then laughing and just going through all emotions. Well, I've had days like that, I'll be honest, Ellie. I mean, put it this way, think of it like this. It's better to have those emotions and have the roller coaster than just to not have any emotions at all. Yeah? A bit like it's better to have loved and lost than never loved at all. It's a bit like that as well. Although that one, I'm like, ugh, like that could be, that's rough though. Gracie wants some cake. I don't have any for you, unfortunately. But go get yourself some. Taylor saying my dad died 2 weeks ago. Wow, that's rough, my man. If that's true, you have my sympathy. Always difficult to deal with death. Your mum died when you were 2. Wow, that's harsh. That is rough stuff. What do I do with this? I'm running out of space on the table. I'm going to have to move this lot. It's very, very frustrating when I have to move it all, especially when I've got this far in the game. So these are the ones I'm playing with currently. Everything else is definitely closed, right? Yeah, it's just these 2 up here, which you can't even see right now because it's moved so far to the corner. So I'm never making it over here, so it doesn't really matter that much. But I try to keep it fairly tight and tidy, although I've now just messed with that, just because it's quite nice to be able to see what I did at the end if I managed to win, which is a bit of an if on this one, because I'll be honest, it feels like it's getting a bit like near the end game and I don't feel like I've got this down at all. There we go. Oh, judge that just right here. My lord, they're literally just hanging off, but I'm just going to put them on a bit like that. There we go. Got as much space as possible now. Wait, I've just realised it's not the 2. It's not just the 2 there. I've got this one here too. I nearly missed that one. Ho ho. So we've got Wayne in. Hi Wayne, good to see you, my man. How have you been? I'm all right today. I've had lots of sleep and yeah, it's been a good weekend just resting. I've done bugger all this weekend pretty much, other than chat to people. You know, I've played lots of chess with Lucas and stuff like that. I won the first game today. It was quite a tough battle, but then I absolutely just stonked the next 2. In fact, the next game lasted all about 5 minutes because I'd made a real massive blunder early on and I just basically yielded the game to him. I just handed it in as well. We might as well play a better game than this. You want to finish your diamond art all tonight? Wow, that's going to take some doing, Gracie. I will be impressed. It's up to you, Gracie. You do that if you want. Wayne says, hi, yeah, and that's good. I had 2 snakes as pets and I want to get another one. Whoa, what's this? Have you eaten snake? No, I've never eaten snake. That's cool. You had pet snakes, Ellie. So when you say you had, you don't have them anymore? Like that, are they difficult to look after? Henry used to have a what do you call it, a tarantula. That was really easy to look after, although to be fair, it did die after a while because it basically got stuck in its molt, and yeah, there wasn't much we could do until like we didn't realise until late, because it takes some time to do it sometimes, and we didn't want to mess with it, but then it kind of took too long and it died, and we weren't really sure what was going on. It was kind of like just got itself stuck in it. It was quite old as well, to be fair, when he bought it. I don't think they gave us the youngest one. So, yeah. The van is still basically done in and immovable. Tuesday is when it's due to go into the repair garage. Do you know what we'll do? We've got a closer, and we've got one that needs closing. We're going to close that one up, and it will fit just there. Yeah. So, while I think they're probably just going to repair it, I'm going to put that there because now I've got one to close. Then, if I can get the right closer, we can close this one over here. So we're going to work on keeping that one alive for this. Ah, you joke. You real joke. What's that about? Annoying. So, right, I'm going to go for the close because whatever I do, it's going to be off this one. Oh, we can do it. Turn that into 2. And we take the C close and put it on. Job done. That's the W. That's the dub. Woohoo! Yeah. That's game number 1 in the bag. Rach is in. Hi, Rach. Good to see you. And I am so sorry for your loss. You've just missed me winning Bandido. Well, no, you were just in time to watch me win Bandido. And we've just been chit-chatting. Nothing major yet, really. Although I'm just going to scroll down a bit and see if Eddie told me about her snakes. Hold on. Who did? Are you talking about when you say did he come to you? Do you mean Lucas? He's been coming to me because the van is not drivable. So he's been popping over to see me. We've got Spiker saying, "Have you seen Maya? Have you seen Maya enormous butts?" I had to try to make sure I said that right, so it comes out exactly how Sparker means that to. Maya enormous butts. If you put a break and put Maya enormous butt, it doesn't really sound so. You've got to say it all in one go. So you say Maya enormous butt. Ah, dear me, that's good. That's solid. I've not heard that one. I like that one. Well done, Sparker. And we've got Greg back in telling me I do a great job on here. Thank you very much. Although you always say her, so I'm like, yeah. If I had a her, I'd do a great job on her too. Oh dear. Taylor's saying, I have a crested gecko morph cappuccino. His name is Rex. A gecko morph cappuccino. So is that like a gecko that's classified as a morph cappuccino? Is that what you're saying? That sounds cool. They killed each other, says Eddie. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. Just the idea of them, like, you ever seen that thing where like the snake's eating its own tail? I just had this thought of these 2 snakes just slowly kind of. Oh dear. No, they're kind of easy, except if they go at each other. I guess I had I think that was the thing where I couldn't have 2. Like Henry couldn't have 2 tarantulas because they don't really want another one in there, sort of thing. But then he had the giant millipedes, and it is good to have more than one of those apparently. So we got 2 of them. But one of them died fairly quickly. We're not sure what of. Potentially of old age because it was quite an old male. But then the lady lasted a lot longer. She was called Caramel. She had a caramel colour. Very lovely. And I tell you, the giant millipedes, they look awesome. And they take even less effort, although you do need to kind of keep them at a reasonable temperature. So they have quite a tight temperature range, but that's not that hard to do. Yeah, I mean, I built a thing for it to do it, but and it was fine. Admittedly, when he took it to his grandparents, like where his mum was, they didn't bother with that, and with the assumption that they kept their house pretty at the right temperature. And I think it was old age again, but we don't. But it can't be certain. But and he says I had 2 corn snakes, and they had 2 enclosures that we drilled 2 big holes in so they could see each other. But they were 1 male and 1 female, so we were lucky they were 2 corn snakes. Oh, I see. Were you hoping they were going to have some babies and stuff? But I guess they didn't get on enough well for that. Gracie, stop asking what my opinion on how long you should stay up for. It's your choice. I certainly won't be staying up that late. I'm going to be heading to bed at a reasonable time tonight, just because I want to get up at a good time, because I need to get my work stuff into the new van and maybe a few other bits and pieces, like just take some lunch with me, that sort of thing. And then I need to get to work. I mean, when I finish work tomorrow, I need to come back and start clearing up a lot more stuff from the van, ready for Tuesday, because obviously I don't know what time on Tuesday they're coming. Could be any time, but they're going to be coming to get the van. I said I wanted it in the afternoon, but then the email I've got said it could be any time of day, and I'm feeling like, yeah, it's just going to be any time of day. And if I'm not ready for the morning, you can guarantee they're going to turn up in the morning. So I need to have it all ready on Monday evening. And yeah, slightly annoying, but there we go. Don't you worry about your spelling, Ellie. That's no problem. Well, as I was saying, Greg, hopefully it'll get repaired. I think it will. I'll find out for sure on Tuesday when they take it. They're going to take it over to Milton Keynes, and I figure hopefully straight away. Maybe it'll take them a little time. So and it depends what time of the day they actually take the van. You know, if they take it last thing on Tuesday, then it probably won't be till Wednesday morning that I hear back. But they should be telling me sort of how long the repair will take, and I guess whether they are actually going to repair it. They might get it there and go, nah, this is pretty bad. We'll tell the insurance company that it shouldn't be a repair and it should be a write-off, and then I'll find that out. I think though, if they write it off, I'll probably get it back and try to get it repaired myself, because I think it's repairable. I've seen everything on there, and I think it's totally repairable. I don't think there's a big deal problem with it. But obviously, when they do a full check, I might find out that there's something more major than I think there is. I don't think your diamond art needs rushing, though, Gracie. I think this is the thing. If you rush your diamond art, then you're not really doing it right. Just take your time. Do as much as you feel like doing. Stolen from The Simpsons, says Sparker. Fair enough. Wow, I'm so far behind, but yeah, I've got there finally. They went after each other over food. Oof. So you basically starved them, is what you're saying, Ellie, and made them fight to the death for the food supply. Oh, rough. I'm joking. I shoved a massive amount of cake in my face, says Gracie. I mean, that's one way to eat your cake. We got Vladdy Daddy back in. Hello, you American mass. Yeah, that's. We don't need to have language like that, Vladdy. And I think I have timed you out before, my man. You can stay in and be reasonable. You'll be fine. Gracie saying, Bloody hell, just almost fell face down the garden steps. What are you doing in the garden? You're eating cake and then you're in the garden. This is going weird. Right. Yeah, you've got an excuse for falling over there, Ellie. You've got one leg longer than the other. I mean, how you don't fall over every minute of every day, I don't know. Right, here we go. Let's crack on with another round. Another round of Bandido. Let's see if we can't do another one. We're going to save the sea clothes for later, I think. Just see what we get first. I'm going to go with that. And we'll go there. Connect them up. Immediately with a square. Yeah, we'll use that one. Well, we have a corner now. So I could use this to close up these two, because these two here would close two up. I think I like that. Let's go with a C close there. Close that up. And we've basically used a really bad piece, but actually kept the damage not just to a minimum, but actually reduced it down to some actual closes, which is very, very nice. We're going to put that one here. And we'll be looking to build these last three, get some form of double going. There we go. That's a double in the wrong place. That's not so good, actually. No, that's not so good. Do you know, I'm going to put... No, that's a bad call. What am I doing here then? I'm going to put that one there, build that out, see what comes. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to whap that one in here, create a corner. I like this. That's good. We've made another square up. Oh, we've got a corner to close that off, but can we use it? Yes, we can. Yeah, we've got both sort of ways of workable here. We're going to bring that in there. I'm going to put that one here. We're looking pretty solid. We've got another corner. I don't like this. If I put that there, no, that doesn't really work for me. If I put that there, yeah, I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to use that one here. Oh, I like that. That's really solid. I'm going to put that there. Got a plan. I got a plan. I'm a man with a plan. What have we got here? Oh, we got Sarah back in. Hi, Sarah. Sarah Syndrome. Always a cracking name. Vladdy getting modded again. You've got, oh, Daddy even, but I'll call you Vladdy. I like Vladdy. All right, hold on, let's have a little look. I've missed loads of chat, I do apologise. Oh, oh, Grace was letting the dog out. Who let the dogs out? Who? Oh, it was just Gracie. Right, and Rach says the insurance should defo pay for a hotel for you and Ethan. I'm hoping so. Honestly, I haven't heard from them. I'm hoping they'll call tomorrow, because if not, I've got to chase them tomorrow. Taylor saying my cockatoo killed its baby when it was 2 months old. There's a joke in there about cockatoo, but we'll be respectful and we'll say we'll be respectful, and I'll say sorry to hear that. We've got a lot of pets die in the chat apparently. Sarah saying, Vladdy, what did you say? Oh, Vlad says, please don't time me out again. Oh yeah, don't you worry. I won't, as long as if you stay respectful, Vladdy, I won't time you out. And we've got Vladdy saying, Ellie, who on earth are you? She's Ellie, obviously. Vladdy, how do you not know Ellie? She's like one of the most amazing in here, honest. Sarah saying, what are these cards? Sarah, these cards are Bandido. So I'm playing a game of Bandido and trying to basically, like, you have to build up the tunnel while trying to basically close it off, which is a bit of a paradox, I know, but essentially Bandido here, our little escape convict, or escapee, he has been building tunnels, and the idea is to close him off so that we end up closing with the closed pieces. And if I run out of cards or I can't play, then he wins. If I manage to close them off, then I win. And Ellie's saying, I'm a person, that's too, I don't appreciate someone being mean, so don't. Yeah, that's it. Be respectful to people in the chat, and we're all good. Why is there Putin in the chat? I don't know. Vladdy just calls himself Vladdy and puts that picture up. We don't know. We're certainly not important enough to have the real Vladdy in, but I guess we get that type in sometimes, and we allow all people here as long as they're respectful. Is your dog being annoying, Gracie? How so? Hello to you as well, Sarah. How have you been, Sarah? It's lovely to have you back in. Always lovely to see people returning and coming to see me once again. I'm going to just close this one off. I'm going to be lazy and close that off. We've got a double here and these two singles now, so they're pretty easy to kind of deal with. Well, I say that, it'd be the famous last words. I'm going to put that one there. We'll create a corner which we can close. We've done it. I think we've done it. No, we haven't. No, it's going to go down to 1. So we haven't quite done it, but we can do that, turn it to 2, that, turn it back to 1. Oh. That's annoying, isn't it? How do I deal with this? I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do that. Come on, a C close. No C closer. That's annoying. Right, I'm going to have to move everything up a little bit. I'll go right up to the top here. That there. There, right. So we've got the two now, the two openers next to each other. Vlad, are you causing trouble? Vladdy, don't be telling people to put their dogs down, please. That's your warning before you get your time out. Right, Vladdy, I've seen you said it again, actually. I'm going to time you out, Vladdy. You are timed out. You get 10 minutes to think about what you've done. Right. Well, it is a one-player game, but you can play up with up to 4 people. It's you can play it as a group, but one is fine. It's quite a good game for a single player, which is why I grab it out when I'm here on my own. It's good enough for a game. I'm going to put these two here. I'm just going to put them straight down because why not? Oh, now we get closers. Right, I'm going to put the straight closer here because we're really hoping for something that will help with these. How rude. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put this here. It's going to come off the board. I'm going to be off the table. This is so annoying. Right, that one there. Hoping for a single closer here. Right, then we've got basically a double. So what we're going to do is we're certainly not going to be interacting with anything at the top here. So we're just going to move that to the side and be brutal with it. Bring this up here. And I'm going to put that there like that. Right. Let's see what we've got. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? I can't put that there because I'll never get that closed. Well, I could get it closed, but it'd be very dangerous. If I did that there, I can put that there. Here we go. So we're going to put that one here, create a corner, and we'll see. Oh, I was just saying, we'll see what we get, and maybe we'll get lucky. We got lucky. I can actually just finish it like that. Job done. That's where you take the time to think. Love it. That's game number 2. Win number 2. Yes. Right. Yeah. Yeah, sorry it took me a while to get rid of that Vladdy. I've timed him out, I've given him 10 minutes. If he comes back all rude, and he'll get banned. But he can have the time out for now. Oh, looks like Taylor's off. See you, Taylor. You're welcome back anytime, my man. And Sienna's saying, yeah, it was bad news to hear about that with you, Rach. I'm hoping you're feeling okay. But as I said in my message, I'm here anytime you need to have a little chat. Although I'm sure you've got plenty of support at home, so I don't know that it's necessary to come chat to me. But there you go. We're going to what's up from Green Bean. Oh, are you off, Eddie? Take care, Eddie. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah, it is quite late. I guess you've got to head to bed. You look after yourself, Eddie. Thanks for being here. It's been wonderful as always. And we will see you tomorrow. Sleep well. That's all a nice way. Sienna says, Ellie, sleep well, precious. Are you saying Ellie's a ring? My precious. And I will not do the voice properly because I cannot. Green Bean says, I'm back again, and I know you were not expecting me. To be honest, I didn't know you'd gone, Green Bean, because to be fair, sometimes people talk in the chat and it gets a bit intermittent because sometimes they don't have a lot to say right in a second, and they kind of take a step back and just enjoy me chatting away. Wait, Shane, sorry, Gracie, my lovely dog Gizmo had to be put down this week. He had cancer. Oh, it was because of cancer. Oh, that's... I guess, does that mean you've known for a while and you've been having to deal with that? Because that's... Yeah, that's awful. I mean, in some ways it's nice that you get a bit of a warning, but it's also, it drags it out and it makes you have to go through it all. It's like, yeah, I've not gone through something like that, so I couldn't really say, like I can't really talk from personal experience. But I can only imagine. I've done a really bad job of this. What am I doing? This is ridiculous. Right, I can save it a little bit by doing that. Now I've got some really annoying parts. I'm just going to put the long one down here, see if we can get a better piece. And we do have a better piece. I'm going to put that there, create some workarounds around here. I'm going to put that down here. I'm just going to literally use this to get rid of like the longish ones. Oh, I see, because I was thinking there's bits like this, but there is one that goes like the opposite of that could work in there. So we'll hope for that. Right, for now, we're going to do a wiggly down here with these two, just get them used up, and we're waiting for a single close down here. That's what it's going to be. I'm going to put that there with a look to put this here, and then that's okay. I can use this one here because I will get that to a single. Right, let's have a little look. Richard, that's why I didn't appreciate the comments from Vladdy. Yes, I can imagine, Rach, that was very poor timing on his part. If he comes back into all of that, he will be gone. Green Bean saying, question, what did you eat? Are you asking that of me or somebody in the chat? Yeah, it's not nice when anyone's pet dies, and particularly I'm quite a dog person, to be fair. Not that I can have a dog because I have allergies. I could have one of the hypoallergenic ones, or whatever they're called. I don't know, the ones that you don't get allergic from. But as well, I'm not very good with the whole responsibility for a dog. I feel like I would struggle with that. But oh, let's put this one up here. But yeah, I do love dogs. And it goes to the point where I shouldn't really stroke them, because then if I touch my face, I'm going to get really itchy. But sometimes I will stroke a dog just because I love a little stroke of a dog. And I'm just careful to really wash my hands well before touching my face. Oh, this thing has gone weird. Just check that the chat settings are all good. All messages, yeah, that's good. You can collar me up, what he says. Sienna. Slightly inappropriate, Senna. Slightly inappropriate. Oh dear. God, I love you though, Sienna. Right, I'm going to put that one there. That's a bit brutal. I'm going to put that there. I think that's usable. And then that one here. Carl Matthews asking whose dog got put down. It was Rachel's, because it had cancer apparently. Always sad news to hear that sort of thing. Sienna saying shouldn't get itchy when you stroke me either. I think. Well, that depends if you're a bee, like the girl in apartment 23. And if you don't get that reference, it's fair play, because that was a very underrated show. Dear me. I'm going to put that one there. It creates a potential for a C, and this one here can work there. We're going to close this one off because it's an aggravation. I'm going to put that there. We're just really hoping for a C close up here. Oh, we can turn it to a single. We'll do that. Now we've got two singles. I know, 3 singles, because we've got this one down here. It's waiting on a single, man. This is crazy. I'm going to get that one out here so it's got less danger. But now we're going to have to start blowing things up. So how are we going to work this? I think we're going to use this bit here. I think we're going to go there. Probably wouldn't set your allergies off, Moldy. I wouldn't have thought so. What did I eat, says Green Bean? Well, today I had some heated up beef and veg stew that I'd made a while back. I had a bit frozen. I've got a few things in the freezer that I'm going to use up. There's a couple of bits that probably need chucking anyway, or they'll be close to it, that I could have used up, but I'm just not going to, because I stopped eating them and they've just been sitting in there for ages. And there's a couple of meals that I've made that I've decided if I use them up over the next few days, The fridge is pretty bare anyway. The last few things like some milk and stuff and some spread, I can put them into a cool bag I've got, and I'll be able to maintain that over the week. So I'll be able to kind of have that in my hire van, so I can like make myself lunches and stuff. And the plan tomorrow is to pop to my allotment to pick up my camping stove, just like a camping hob, and that way, like if I need to do anything during the day, like making lunch and stuff like that, I can do that in the van. And then when I transfer everything else over, like obviously at the moment I still don't know what the plan is with where I'll be staying for the week. There's the potential I might be doing a lot more stuff in that hire van than I would like to be, and so I kind of want to be prepared really for that kind of eventuality. So the plan is then to put this one here. We're back up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exits. Not great. That makes 6 still, but now we have a single closer, which is useful. We will put that straight down here. I'm going to put that here. Don't really want to use that there right now. I could use it here though. Ooh, we like this. This has potential. Yeah, we like that. We'll close that one off. Now we have one of them. That's weird. That's very annoying. But we'll do that. And that. Why up early then? Are you asking that of me, Rach? Well, because I've got work tomorrow. I've got to sort some stuff out and put it into the van. Yeah, and just then lots of stuff to do after work, getting stuff from here into the other van and prepping this one up ready to go on Tuesday. So like loads of stuff to do. Bro, why is plane falling from the sky? Oh, can you hear the noise? Is that what you're talking about? The little kind of whiny little noise. Can you hear that? To be honest, I timed him out for 10 minutes. If he was going to come back, he probably already would have. Talking about the Putin guy. This is not going so well. I'm going to go like that. Okay. Turn those two to 1. These two are getting a bit closer now. If this is the reverse, it would go here quite nicely, like that. Close that off and create a corner, but it won't work. I could do that, but it's not exactly useful. Will this work? Yes, there you go. That works. Aha. That works. Or, in fact, before I do that, I could put that up here. I've got one of those here, another one here. I can't remember how many of them there are. Oh, there's a third one here. Now they're all gone, so I can't expect to get something like that good. Gracie's back is fudged, apparently. Yeah, what are we doing? Can't put that on either of those two. I'm going to put that there. I don't know if we've still got a piece out that will fit there, but I'm like, yeah, it would be this one here. I don't know if we have 2 of them, but that one will work. And we just need a single close up there, which we do have, and we will use for that purpose, I think. Well, I say that, have to be careful, because I have to be able to put something in one of these. Yeah, I can put something. I'm going to close that one up and see what we get. Hopefully something better than we have. I'm going to do that. That's the best I've got. Oh, now I have a double close, so I'm going to go like that here. And I'm going to double close that off. getting really near the edge of the table again. I think I'm going to have to move the parts. How annoying. How very annoying. This is all definitely closed. Just have a look what we've got. We're just literally working with this double and a single here. So we'll move everything over. Oh, one bit got away. That's all right, I'll just put that there. Right. Alright, and then a bit there, a bit there, that one there, that one there, that there, and that there. It doesn't have to be precise, I'm never getting back over there. And then those go here, and we're in the right spot. There we go. Kyle saying pronounced dead in Switzerland filming the what on earth? I've missed a lot. What's going on? You're joking. Is that real? No way. Somebody Google that. One of the family Google that. I need that confirmed. That's mad. Gracie says no, he's not. Rach, have you checked it? Is he winding us up? Because that would be some mental news. That would. It's fake. Trolling us. Dang no, that would have been crazy. Right, so we can do this one here, and then we're going to put a corner in, and we're down to 2. That's pretty good. And we've got one closer which will work up there. Might as well put it in because everything else makes it worse, and we'll see what happens. Not great, but if we do these 2 T's next to each other, yeah, I don't mind this. This is working out okay. We can put that there. So my thoughts are put this here. Then do that. Ha 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 ha. We've done it with a C close again. 3-0. We've got Vladdy back in. Vladdy coming in to try. I'm assuming the other one might have been Vladdy and he's just coming to, or they're working together. Who we know? Right, so I think what we're going to do is we're just going to time them ones out because they're just being silly. Gone. We get rid of the silliness. There we go. Bossed it, Molly. 2 right, Sparker. Cool. What a game. Sparker can attest to how complicated that gets sometimes, and I'm trying to do it while talking to you guys as well. Didn't have too many left, I gotta say, but Sparker's right. Absolutely bossed that one. 3-0. Bandido has gone down. 3 attempts to escape, and 3 times he has failed. Gracie, I don't think you got modded, did you? I didn't see any modded chat. If you did, it was a while ago. But it's all right. I've timed out given the timeout to Vladdy, a longer one this time, and to that other guy, that Kyle. Vladdy is on thin ice though. He's been in before and he's been relatively well behaved. So, and that's Kyle's first strike from what I can remember. I don't remember him coming and doing anything. So that's like strike 1 for him and strike 2 for Vladdy. Vladdy will get 1 more and then it'll be a permanent. We do have a modded chat after Gracie said that. You said the F word, so yeah, probably then. So he's saying, hi Molly, hope you are well. Hi everyone. Hi Sue, good to see you in. You've missed me destroying Bandido 3 times in a row. Can't believe it. Can't believe you missed it. I jest. Oh dear. Yeah, Bandido. Sparker has started playing Bandido. He finally caved in after watching me play it so often. So he said, "Oh dear, I shall have you all on Bandido at some point. You'll all be like, we have to have a go at this finally." Or to be fair, if you don't want to buy it, you can always just make the effort, come and see me, visit me, and then we'll have a game together. Right, I'm wondering if I should put the stove on again. I don't know, it was quite warm in here. In fact, I've got like, just warming my towel up a bit up there. Let's get the final sort of dryness to it, but we'll get that away. Let's have a little look. Yeah, I think I will. I don't have a lot of embers left though. There's not much left in here at all. Oh dear. I'll let that get very low. Maybe enough to get some, a little bit of cardboard going, and then that'll hopefully assist some couple of kindling pieces. Right, let's get that going. We'll there you go, that'll work. That's good enough. Annoying, it's not at the front, the flame, but there's plenty of flame. I think it'll spread though. It's mostly the cardboard right now, but the a little bit of kindling wood. That was stuff that was chopped by Ethan. So early in the week, we went back to the woods where we'd parked up and got hit by the other van, by the car, sorry, in the van, and yeah, he had a crack. Not only, well, he's very good already with the little saw, and he chopped me up some wood, but then yeah, he had a go with the hatchet as well, and he was so good, and he was very impressed with himself. Yeah, Sienna's probably hooping away. Yeah, well, Sienna's getting herself in shape, isn't she? I think she's after a man. Ah dear. Right, dad joke of the day. Right, let's do it. What do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire? Oh, this is a classic. This is a classic. Frostbite. What do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire? Frostbite. I like that. Or rather, I mean, that's what's happened to Rach, isn't it? Actually, that's actually Rach's name there, Rach Frost. Oh, there you go. Told you it would move over. You got the flame now. Lovely. But yeah, there we go. That's nice. There we go. We try to get ourselves in properly. Beautiful. Yeah, go Sienna. Very proud of her to be putting so much effort in with that. Yeah, just do it like that. We don't need it absolutely caning it in there. We just need a nice bit of gentle flame enough to get it going. So yeah, so how is everyone who I haven't asked? Because I imagine I've forgotten to ask some people. So how is everyone I haven't actually heard from. I mean, I know Rach is struggling with the death of a loved pet at the moment, and Gracie's trying to deal with her back problems and her annoying dog. Have I heard from Sue though? How have you been, Sue? Oh, we do have a modded chat up here from Pol Pot Man saying, yeah, well, we've put a bad word in there, but it's not that kind of cottage. No, it's a it's a van. Ah, dear me. Can you download Bandido? I don't know. I don't know if they have an online version or an app version. They might do. Oh, you downloaded it off Google. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. There you go. They've got a version then. I've got to admit, I like to have a game that I can play in my hands though. It's like that with Catan. Me and Noah play that online on the app, but it's nowhere near as fun as when you're actually playing it in real life. Yeah, in real life games are always. It's something about it being tactile. It's the equivalent of basically you can have a fire on the TV, like just YouTube have loads of videos of crackling fires, and sometimes I do that if I don't actually want to have a fire on because it's already too warm in here. But there's something about having a real fire and feeling the radiated heat. So when I get this up to temperature, I can feel that heat, and I can hear the proper fire, and I know it's a fire. There's no real way to get that effect with anything fake, but you can get it close, but you can't get it quite there. And it's like that with a board game. You can put it online and you can enjoy it, but it's not quite the real thing. Like Monopoly, you can play that online, but you ain't got the cash in your hands, and I sometimes feel like to be fair, with the small game that we play, it's not quite as good because all the pieces are small. But like I sometimes thought about the potential of like getting a Monopoly game out, and actually, if you had the money, getting real money out for it, like proper £50 notes and stuff, and like playing on the board, and then also like maybe getting a really good board made up, like a quality wooden one or something, with some really good heavy thick cards for the deeds and stuff. Or even going for like full on printed off deeds and things. That'd be quite cool. Hard to play with, but still quite cool. Yeah, like just doing some real, like you could do like a real board out one, like a proper kind of like cardboard fort type thing or something. People going around, I don't know, but you could do something with it. I'm like, you could go really big with it and be really, really interesting to just make it big. There's a YouTube video in there somewhere. I'm sure Mr. B should do like a life-sized Monopoly game or something. You've got Noah in. Hi Noah, good to see you, man. Sorry we couldn't catch up earlier. It's been a busy day. Just been a lot going on. Oi, go away. What's this? Sparker saying, wait, and how did the barber win the race? He knew a shortcut. Oh, that's class, Taylor. Well done. Well done. Wait, she's saying my dad called me Jack Frost. True story. Jack. That's weird. Wait. Your dad called you Jack Frost. So what did you have to do? Go to Dpole and change your name afterwards to Rachel? Oh dear. Oh dear. You set that one up, Rach. You really have. You're good, Sue. That's good to hear. Yeah, what happened to your back then, Gracie? You're too young for it to be like, oh, I'm an old man, I've got a bad back. So what did you do to it? I tell you, Taylor, he nearly did. I'm not joking. I assume you've seen the video of the crash, Taylor. Have you? Oh dear. I thought I was a goner. I'm not joking. For a moment, I thought I was done. When the whole world just shifts around you, like just. Oh dear. Come on, Grace. You haven't answered me. What's happened to that back of yours? What did you mean, Sparker? You can't really line up the cards yet to play, so cards do have advantages. You mean the game online? Oh, is it one of those ones where it's not actually the game like designed as just a standalone app? It's one of those ones where you have like that. I've seen these where like it's a game field and people can create parts to put in it, so you're kind of just using a generalized game field. So then you kind of probably got to like do it all yourself. So it's got the flexibility to kind of put any game in, but it's not like a pre-made kind of setup so that everything goes very easily. Is that kind of what? Am I right in thinking that's what it is? I don't know what Oh, so you don't know what you did to it, but it's just genuinely hurting. So is it like lower back pain? Have you like bruised it? What's wrong with it? Like I used to have a lot of trouble on my lower back, especially on the right hand side, and that was just from like basically overuse, like bending like forward and like doing a lot of work like in the garden and stuff, and just yeah, and just like being too idle as well. I found that sitting down for too long for too much of my life was basically giving me back pains, and because I never had any problems when I used to window clean, but then when I was behind the desk all the time running the business, yeah, I started to build up a lot of problems and build. So I got well overweight, and I started getting back problems. That's all kind of cleared up now, and yeah, thankfully, you know, just onto a more healthy lifestyle, got rid of that. Teddy's saying I play Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, I've heard of it, but I've never played it. I don't really play a lot of online games like other than just like board games that they put online. No, it's legit the game. So what do you? So what is the problem? I'm not quite sure what you're saying, Spark. Is it just not that good? Is the interface just not particularly like handy, or what? Or is it you can't? Can you play by yourself, or do you have to play with others? I don't really know. Oh, up the top near your shoulders. Okay. So that's probably just tension then. Do you think it's something like that? Is it like a muscle thing? You pulled a muscle? We are 11 strong, but not all of you are in the chat. So and even Spark is having a chat today. So there must be a few lurkers. I imagine Sienna's somewhere lurking, just watching me from a distance, hooping away, hoop, 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 hoop. Oh dear. Maybe Gracie snapped it in half, Taylor. She was probably bending over backwards to make her sister happy and went and snapped it. Oh, Noah's still about. What you been up to then, Noah? Can I ask? Are you just chilling, watching something while putting me on the background, or are you up to something? Uh, oh dear. Oh, is Rach off? Oh, night all work tomorrow. Night, Rachel. I'm going to be off pretty soon as well. I want to be settled in quite a good time today, so I'll probably give it another like I don't know 5-10 minutes, and I'll probably start wrapping this thing up. And I just made a roast. Yeah, I heard know about the roast. I was wondering about afterwards. Oh, you just tidy? You're still tidying up? I take it the friends were over for quite a while then, and Gracie's saying, I think I know how it happened. Go on, then, Gracie, enlighten us. I bet it was your sister. Was she like? Did she jump on you on your back when you were asleep this morning? Oh, well, here we go. It is something to do with sister. I was holding my sister at football match yesterday and today. Well, there you go. What were you holding her? You like what were you doing? What were you doing holding her at a match? Was she going to go on and be like a hooligan, and you had to hold her back from like causing trouble on the pitch? I got the yep from there. See, I guessed right. We do need to catch up though. Now we've got to make some time. Hopefully during the week sometime we'll get a chance, because I've got a feeling I ain't going to be doing a huge amount this week other than work, and then just trying to figure things out in the evenings and whatnot. Yeah, yeah. I'm not quite sure what on earth's going to be happening. It's going to be a weird week. I just hope they don't have the van for too long. I do think the best I can hope for is to have it back by the Friday. But I reckon that's a long shot. I don't think it's the kind of thing they're doing in a few days. Like if they were rushing it through, maybe. But yeah, I mean they might push it through fairly quickly because they want a big vehicle like mine on their like grounds, like taking up space. So they might well get it done fairly quickly. But it's one of those things. Like I basically explained that to the insurance company that I'd need it done as quick as possible, and they kind of said, "Yeah, we'll see what we can do. We can talk to the garage." But I don't think anyone was actually really talking to the garage. I think they just put it through a normal system, and the garage probably don't know what on earth's coming their way. Well, I have had some photos of the outside of it, but I don't know if they're what they'll be expecting. Hold on, Gracie. I thought you said your sister was 27. She's 2 now. or you have two sisters. You do like to throw some curveballs in there, Gracie, honestly. Kind of saying, a hippo ripped me in half and killed me, but a sword saved me. Well, as SH says, glad you're safe then. that's a bit random though, Taylor. Oh dear. So Taylor, tell me about yourself. Where are you from? You seem to want to talk, but you're coming up with weird stuff. So let's try and get some more normal conversation. Are you from the UK like me, or are you from somewhere else? Oh, you have two sisters. Man, Gracie, if you tell me another day you've got three sisters, or you've got two sisters and a brother or something, I'm going to be like, what on earth's going on? Your family's growing like faster than anybody's. Oh, dearie me. Right. Did we get an answer from Taylor? That's the question. Are we going to get an answer? Australia. Oh, cool. Cool. And I guess that makes it your summer over there. Must be hot. Dare I ask whereabouts? Like east, west, or north, south, I guess? It's not the middle, I suppose. It's not much in the middle other than all the... mind you, if you were in the middle, that'd be pretty cool. But I don't know. But I hope you're well. I hope you've had a good weekend. Although I guess it's now yeah, I guess you're like almost a day. No, it'd be like almost 12 hours ahead, wouldn't it? So it must be the early morning of Monday for you. Is that right? Ah, you both went to the Wigan. All three of you went to the Wigan versus Arsenal match. Oh wow. Okay. Um, and you were holding the little sister up so she could see. That's fair play. We've got SH with some rhyming going on. Taylor from Australia. This couldn't make me feel any more paler. I'm a sailor, not like Taylor. that's some interesting. Yeah, you're a true poet, SH. Well done. Okay, saying, and the one yesterday was Sunderland versus something. So I take it you like the football then? Is that like, do you go with the whole family? Do your mum and dad like it as well? I have to admit, I don't go watching any football. I've never even been to a match. Ah, I see. Well, does that who was holding the more important thing then, you or your big sister? I joke. Ah, dearie me. Right. Well, that fire is not looking so good now. I think it shifted around. Yeah, a little bit. Let's open that up. Make sure it's actually getting those big logs lit. I'm gonna put the big logs in. The outback is crazy. A crocodile was watching me. Oh dear. Well, at least he wasn't eating you. Although if he did, you could always pulled out a sword and saved yourself, I suppose. No, my mum and dad didn't go, says Gracie. Oh, so just you and your sisters. That's cool. I guess that's a benefit of having a big sister that's that old. She can sort of take you places and be responsible for you. So that's quite nice. Where is this live stream being streamed from? My home, which is a van. That's how it works. SH. I'm in the UK, a county called Bedfordshire, and I do move around normally, but this week I have been stuck because some fool hit my van and it is out of commission, and I'm waiting for it to be repaired. There you go. Oh, you're doing some work this late now. I hope you're charging them good for it. What's it like, the double rate for the Sunday? Sweet. So you're in a lay-by currently waiting for RSC? No. No, I got hit on Monday. So Monday was when I got like it was a proper crash. You can check out my my channel SH. There's a video. It's only about a minute long, so it's not a great investment in your time. And you can see the footage of the guy hitting the van, and he literally sent the van over 2 meters back. It was about 2.5 meters. Just literally shunted us because we were parked. And yeah, this is not a small van, as you might have guessed. It's a big, heavy van, and it's pretty heavy stuff. And he sent the whole thing flying because he just went straight in at us. Yeah, so it was a pretty hefty crash, and he's took out a fair bit of stuff in the front, which I'm hoping, fingers crossed, they can fix. and we'll be back roadworthy fairly soon. But yeah, massive headaches because, like, getting pushed out of your home and not being able to live there for a little while is never fun. Never fun at all. Ah, I see. Yeah, I guess that's one benefit of doing it on your weekend. Is doesn't matter to the job whether you're doing it earlier or later. And we both know that you're not probably giving it your 100% on a Sunday. Um, and what's this? Sparker says, used to go clubbing in Wigan back in my youth. Uh, only passing that, only passing through. Lived in Skelmersdale. Skelmersdale? Am I saying that right? So SHN. So where are you now? And do you have to take it somewhere to be fixed, or do they come to you? Now they're coming picking it up. They're picking up the van on Tuesday, and I'm currently on my parents' driveway, which I don't think they're best pleased about. But they they're good enough parents that if I'm in an emergency situation, they step up and they will help out. So yeah, but it's definitely an inconvenience to them, a certain amount. Um, and to be fair, if I absolutely needed it, I'm sure I have friends who would have let me park on their drive. Or to be honest, I could have just left. I had them move it to my home spot in Biggleswade or something like that. But because I can't, like in the summer, it wouldn't be a problem. I'd have all the solar power in the world off the panels. But the issue is because it's not summer, I'm not getting full level of solar power, and I kind of need my power on. I could, in emergency, just literally not be using the fridge freezer and not use so much electricity in here, and I could just be running like if I turn the system off for the majority of the day and only turned on to like basically have maybe the internet and a bit of charging and a bit of like phone charging out in the evenings, and then turned it all back off again and didn't like have the fridge freezer and that plugged in, I think I'd be all right. I think I could get away with like probably indefinite, even with just the amount of solar panel power I get. But that's a lot of hassle. So the easiest thing was just having bring us back to the driveway here. Then I could plug in, and also if I needed to have extra water, I could have got water. Not that that happened. I had enough water to get through because I'll want the tank empty before they take it. I don't know how long the repair take, SH. They haven't confirmed anything yet. They won't until they get the vehicle. So on Tuesday they're going to come. They're going to take it over to Milton Keynes, I think is where they're taking it, and then they'll assess it, and then I'll find out from there. I don't think it's even guaranteed they're going to just fix it. I think there's a certain amount of still they might decide that it's not cost effective for the insurance company to have it fixed, and they might do the whole write-off thing. But I'm hoping they don't go down that. Well, I don't know if they go down that route. I'll probably end up getting some cash out of it because I can probably then get it fixed myself, and I'm pretty sure, other than the bent up subframe, everything else is something I can fix myself, and I can buy, I think, all the parts for not that much money. I think it'd be in the hundreds, not the thousands, for all the parts. And as I can do the labour on it, I don't think it would be terrible. So yeah, I think it just depends on like which way they go with it. Less of a headache for me if they just fix it all, so I'm fine with that. And yeah, I mean, there's a bit of me starting to think maybe I should have just gone with my own people, and I could have maybe organised this a little bit better and a little bit easier. But it was a lot of stress to deal with, and I'll be honest, I just kind of went with what they said. And yeah, we'll sort of see how it goes, really. So you're saying, Taylor, are the spiders very big? I'm terrified of spiders. If he's in Australia, they're big. They've got the biggest, aren't they, in Australia? They got lots of them as well, lots of different kinds. Yeah, the huntsman spiders, but yeah, cool. I mean, that's one way. That would scare me, I'll be honest. I'd pick up something and see one of those things. I mean, Henry's tarantula was a fair size, it fit in your hand, but it felt kind of nice because it had like soft hairs and stuff, and it was actually rather cute. But you just have to be careful not to put your eyes near it because throwing hairs and stuff. But like tarantulas, they don't actually bite and stuff, so it's all right. We've got Seamus in with a get up, Chavy. How you doing, Seamus? Hope you're well. Glad to have you back in. It's been a little while. Yeah, you got to plan for the worst and hope for the best. SH. That's the best way to deal with life. SH. My wife has lots of spiders. These My wife has lots of spiders these days. What you mean as like pets, or do you mean she's just not doing the cleaning and all in the corners in the room? I don't know. Dear me. Oh dear. Well, I've actually caught up with the chat enough that I've got time to take a breath. Right. We've got a little bit of fire going on in here. Yeah, it's kind of mostly over the back though, so you guys can't really see it, but we'll close that up now. It's going well enough that I'll keep going. She's not letting me do the cleaning. Oh, dearie me. Oh well. Is that because you're terrible at it? Oh, dearie me. I didn't get away with anything like that. I was too good at it, so I ended up having to do more than I'd like. Well, actually, to be fair, that's not true. I didn't have to do it very often. I'm more the cook and dealing with a lot of other things. Right. I think we can call it there. Yeah, I think we're basically. So, oh no, Molly saying, sorry, Sue's saying, Molly, are you staying with your parents while your van gets spared? No, no. I have other options, and I'll be honest, I would. I mean, they have offered one thing, Sue. They have a gazebo at the top, which does have a stove in it, just like my one, in fact, because I got it. I managed to, like, when this one came. When I ordered my first one, it came and it was broken, and it was mostly cosmetic, but it was broken. So we told them about it, and they sent out a replacement, and they didn't really want this one back because they were like, nah, or whatever. So then I kind of like fixed it up and did what needed to be done with it. And my dad had the second one, so he got a free stove out of it, and then he just had to buy the parts for the flue, like this bit here, this bit here. There you go. Yeah, and I helped him install that and install it all, and so he has one up there, and they've said that I could use that space, which could be sort of usable. It's a good idea, but now here's the thing, and I was telling Lucas about this earlier. My mum is a bit of one of these people where, like, she doesn't always see things from the other person's point of view, and like if I just come barging in their house, they'd be a bit like, oh, what's going on? Whereas I'm supposed to knock and show respect, that sort of thing. Whereas when she comes to knock at the van, it goes like this: knock, 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 try handle. That's literally the amount of time between knocking and trying to handle that I get. So whatever I'm doing in here, I have to make sure I have the door bolted, because otherwise she will come in pretty much unannounced with about 3 seconds or less of warning time. And yeah, that's not cool because I'm an adult and I could be doing anything. So yeah, I'm like, that's not on. And up there, although it is panelled, it's got walls. Some of those walls are clear, so I would imagine they'll be hanging around the garden and probably be able to see anything I'm up to. And I kind of value my privacy, so I'd rather be staying in the hire van than in there. But I could potentially sneak like a couple of nights stay at my allotment, in my shed, because that's got a little stove in it. Sleeping there would be tough though, because it has enough space if I cleared a few things out. I'm not sure I could be bothered with that, but it's doable. I could stay with friends. I've got a couple of friends nearby who would let me stay for sure if I asked. Yeah, then there's also camping. I could just go and camp for the week. I did consider that, just going, do you know what? Sod it. Load up this hire van, take a week off work, and just go off and do a little bit of camping, and like can film from in that van and whatnot. But yeah, I'm like, I'll probably just try and still work and just sort of see what goes on, and we'll just stick around here. SH saying, have you had any snow yet? It's like a blizzard outside my front door in St Neots at the moment. No, what really at St Neots? Blimey. I heard that they had a bit over at Bedford. We haven't seen any over here, although I haven't checked. So maybe it's snowing here. Let me go and have a little look, because I'd hear it if it's rain, but I wouldn't hear it if it's snow. Let me go and look. Nothing. Bone dry. well, not bone dry on the floor because it's obviously been raining all day, but now it's now we haven't had any, and we had a tiny bit of snow apparently over at I think maybe Biggleswade or somewhere over there. Lucas was saying earlier that he saw a tiny bit, but then it turned to, oh sorry, we've just had a bit of a glitch. Time to spam other live streamers, says Taylor. You go off and do it, Taylor. Enjoy yourself. When you're doing your next live stream, be tomorrow. I do it every day, Taylor. So tomorrow evening, somewhere around between 7 and 9 is usually when I start. It can be a bit outside of those hours, but that's usually when I try to start. Yeah, we just sort of see how it goes, really. So you're saying, glad you have some good options. Yeah, I've got a few. I mean, I'm going to see what the insurance companies say. They might put me up in a hotel or something. I mean, it just depends on whatever they're offering. I mean, if they can put me up in a bed and breakfast nearby or a hotel, you know, I'm up for a stay somewhere like that as well. SH saying, just joking. What about the snow? I don't know. There's definitely been some snow lately in some places. Vic had sent me a picture of his area, but he's at Northern Ireland, and I think Gracie was saying it snowed up that way. Noah's been off. Good night, Noah. You take care. Yes. Well, yes. See you in the next one now. You take care of yourself, my man. Enjoy your work this evening. Ah, dear. Yeah, pop back in any time, Taylor. It was great having you in, and yeah, I hope you remember to sub. I'll be seeing you soon. You too, SH. And everyone else, obviously, I'll see you tomorrow as well. But yeah, I'm definitely going to wrap this up now. We've hit the hour and a half mark. It's time to call it and for me to get some shut eye. It's been a lovely evening as always with you people. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. For now, have fun.